Well, hello friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome in. If you've been here before, welcome back. I do appreciate you being here. This is the first video I'm creating for 2026. Hello horsey. Today is, what is today? Today is April 26th, and it's the first time I've been out on the motorcycle this year. The weather didn't cooperate very well at the beginning of the year. It was either cold or rainy, and yeah, that's no fun. Today I am over the river in Indiana. I found a GPX file. It was called the Southern Indiana Dual Sport Loop. I don't remember where I found it. It's on the internet somewhere, obviously. But I thought, you know what? Let's try that today. So here I am just exploring in Madison, Indiana. And I don't know if you can see the track or not on my Garmin. I assumed I would hit gravel at some point. I haven't yet, but the day is still young. So there's been a whole lot for me going on this year so far. I've got some plans in the works, got some trips planned. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make it to the Mid-Atlantic BDR this year, but I'm going to try. Got a couple changes on the bike since the last time I've spoken to you. I've got a new top wind deflector. The one that I had was a Amazon, I think it was Kemimoto, and I decided it was too tall and it was obstructing my vision. It probably would have worked okay on my shorter windshield, but it was too tall and it was right in my line of vision, and it really wasn't that adjustable. So I went with the Puig, however the heck you say it, clip-on deflector. And so far I've got it on the lowest setting, and it works well for me. I hit the interstate to get up here. My Garmin was giving me weird directions, and so I ended up taking the interstate. I prefer back roads, but here I am. Just checking out some back roads of Indiana. This was much closer than some of the places that I want to ride in Kentucky, but this is closer, so here I am. I'm not even sure what's on this route. Like I said, I assume there's gravel somewhere because it is labeled Southern Indiana Dual Sport Loop. Again, I don't remember where I found it, probably on a forum somewhere, or probably Facebook maybe. I don't know. This is totally uncharted territory for me. I've never been on this road, so I don't know what to expect. It's awfully twisty and turny. I like that. And I'm just putting around. So yeah, the other addition to the motorcycle is a T-Rex Racing side stand, or kickstand, if you will. I've seen a whole lot of people complaining about their V-Strom 800's side stand bending to the point where they have to modify it to make it stronger or replace it. And so finally, the T-Rex adjustable, mind you, the adjustable side stand was available, so naturally I had to have it. Just in case. It's built a lot better, I think, than the OEM side stand. Oh, look, there's my notification. I am now on T-Satellite, because there's no cell service out here. I don't know if you can see it. So that's good. I'm glad that's still working. Anyway, the T-Rex side stand is pretty awesome. It was super simple to install. I had a spring puller, so I didn't have any issues with getting the spring off the OEM kickstand or putting on the new one that came with the T-Rex. It was actually it was a lot simpler than I expected. I did blue Loctite some of the stuff just to make sure nothing happens, nothing backs out. But other than that, I really haven't done much more to the motorcycle. I did do spring maintenance a few weeks ago. I changed the oil, filter, and all that jazz. You know, all the typical stuff. Oh, I gotta turn here. Now we're gonna hit gravel. I'm gonna be quiet for a minute just so I can get some bearings. Get my bearings. All right. Finally, some gravel. Woohoo! Haha, yeah. Oh, I can just feel it dancing. The motorcycle underneath of me is just loving it. Gotta be careful. Like I said, I've never been on this road, so. This is what I came out for. This is what I came out for today. Some good old back roads. Indiana back roads. I can just feel the bike moving underneath of me. In a good way. Totally under control. I just don't like these blind hill turns. Oh, there's some beehives. All right. So anyway, back to the first ride of 2026. So far, I'm happy. Just let it dance. Don't death grip. Stand up and let the bike dance. This is beautiful. Of course, we're coming up on houses, so I'm not going to be a jerk and try to kick up too much dust. Because that's just rude. People live here, so I don't want to be rude. Disrupt their activities. Oh, it feels nice. It feels so nice to be out, enjoying this beautiful day. It's currently 66 degrees. It don't get any better than this. Ooh, yeah, that's real loose. miles. So that was Right Hill Road. Now we're going to be on Halls Ridge Road, or yeah, something like that. I'm really looking forward to getting out to the Red River Gorge area again this year. I have some plans. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the trailer and a hitch on my Jeep so I can haul the motorcycle and my supplies around and then be able to camp from my Jeep. That'll make it really nice to spend some longer weekends and so forth, or longer at rallies and so forth, where something might break and I may need to haul my motorcycle back home. I hope that doesn't happen, but you never know. So that's why I want to get a trailer and a trailer hitch, just so I can be able to camp and haul my motorcycle. Anyway, I'm just rambling on. I know, that's the story of my life, right? Ramble, ramble, ramble. Some nice houses out here in this area. Alright, so I got a half a tank. Looks like about 120 miles left on my tank. Hopefully I get to a place where I can get gas. Maybe I should have filled up before I hit the gravel. But this is a nice area. A couple things I'd like to talk about. First of all, first thing I'd like to chat about the V-Strom 800, since I've owned it now for what, this is 3 years, going on 3 years now. I bought it in brand new in 2023, and I only have 6,600 miles on it as of right now. But it has given me absolutely zero problems, knock on wood. And I've noticed on the forums and on Facebook, people are always complaining about the quick shifter, and I don't understand the problems that people are having with the quick shifter, because mine is smooth as silk. You know, upshifting, that was an upshift to fourth from third. Here's a downshift from fourth to third. It's smooth as can be. So let's try it again. Third to second, third to second, second to first. I don't usually use the quick shifter for that. Second to first shift, or from first to second. But I've had absolutely zero issues with the quick shifter. At first, when the bike was brand new, when I was still breaking it in, it seemed to be a little jerky, and people have complained about that recently, but I believe they're brand new motorcycles that aren't maybe broken in yet. So I think that's part of the problem, because after the motorcycle was broken in, I switched over to full synthetic oil, and it's been butter ever since. So full synthetic oil made it super, super awesome. I mean, there I just went from third to fourth to fifth, and it was smooth as, just as smooth as it can be. I'm not sure it could get any smoother than that. But you can hear it blip the throttle, or whatever the heck it does. I don't know. I'm not a motorcycle mechanic, and I don't know the technology behind it all. But my quick shifter works flawlessly. Now, I'm not going to jinx it, I hope, and I hope I don't start having problems. Oh, look, I'm back on T Satellite. Anyway, I am on E Lee Hill Road. It's very, very beautiful up here. Whole lot of nobody else up here. Oh, look, more gravel. Yay. Oh, look at that view. That is gorgeous. I mean, it's not mountainous views. Well, I guess it kind of is. But it's, you know, not like what some of y'all see out there out west. I envy you guys out west with your big old mountains. We have mountains here in Kentucky. Well, actually, not, we're here in Indiana, but we have mountains too, but they're nothing compared to what you see out west, obviously. Oh, see, I did something that I complain about others doing in the gravel, and I was clenched up. Oh, a dirt bike track. Neat. I wonder if I can get on there. So yeah, I hit some gravel back there, and my front end started washing out, but that's because I had a death grip on the bars. My bad. That's how fast things can go wrong in the loose stuff, in the gravel. But what do you do? Get better. Oh, look, a side-by-side. Kicking up dust for me. I'll stay back. I'll hang back because I don't want to get dusted. Besides, it feels good just putting along here in the gravel. You know, I have had, I've seen other people talk about the Trail Max Mission tires. That's what I have in the gravel, and they don't do very good. I don't really have any issues with them, but I'm not out here riding all crazy and stuff. So, you know, my mileage might vary just a little bit different than everybody else. All right, I gotta hang back. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Okay, all quick shifter, piece of cake. It worked just fine. So I don't know what y'all are doing or what's wrong with y'all's motorcycles, your V-Stroms that are giving you so many problems with the quick shifter. Maybe if it's not broken in, wait till after the break-in period, it will get better. And then absolutely change your oil. Change it to full synthetic after your break-in period. And I bet you will notice a difference. I feel like I'm in Amish country because I see a whole lot of people sitting on their porches dressed up like Amish people, I guess. Anyway, I don't really know what I'm talking about. So there's that. So I would like to talk about, oh, a little campground. That's cool. Sorry, I get distracted easily. I see all the things and won't talk about them. See, I got sidetracked and I forgot what I was going to talk about. I'm so glad winter's over. I'm so glad that I can get back out on the motorcycle comfortably. Yay, horse poop. I'm glad to be able to get out on the motorcycle again because it's literally my release. It's my getaway from the real world. And, you know, I might get a little cranky in the wintertime because I can't ride. But I do always look for warmer days in the wintertime because our winter in Kentucky is really weird sometimes. We do get snow and it does get cold, but there are some times where, you know, one day it's cold, the next day it's 70 degrees. It's really weird. Okay, maybe not in the dead of winter, but you understand what I'm saying, right? Hopefully. Anyway, there's always some nice weather or nice riding days in the wintertime, but there's just not enough of it. So this is literally my getaway. Oh look, there's some Amish folks. I love it. So yeah, I guess I am in Amish country. Cool. I wasn't making fun of them earlier. I just, you know, I don't know their customs and their way of life. So I just assumed that by the way that these folks looked, dressed up on their porches, that they looked like Amish. Maybe they're Mennonites. I don't know the difference. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. I don't care one way or the other. So I'm not making fun of them. Smooth as butter. Quick shifter. Smooth as butter. So yeah, I know my talking is kind of sporadic. I'm just trying to watch the map, and so I don't lose my spot, lose my what the heck am I trying to say? So I don't lose my track. I don't want to have to turn around. Here we back are on gravel. Let's stand up. So yeah, I've got all of my maintenance done for spring. I went through all of the bolts and adjusted all of the torque settings and so forth on the bolts, which there were only a couple that were a little loose, but they're tight now. Tightened and in spec. Wow, this is a really interesting road. It's pretty straight. I wonder if we can jump this. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. If I had a lighter bike. Oh, a little squirrely. There we go. I'm ready for this year. I'm ready for 2026. There's just so much I want to do. there's just so much I want to do. Not enough time off from work. Silly work. So let's think about this. I can't do the Red River Scramble again because of prior commitments, which I think that's what, 4 years in a row now that I can't go because there's always something else that comes up. It is what it is. So I have to find some other things to get into. So I do want to do the Wayne weekend, which is cool because that's my name, Wayne. I don't know if I'll be whaling. Maybe I'll be whaling on the motorcycle, who knows. But I want to try to get to that in, I think, September. I'm pretty sure it's September. Like I said, there's so many things I want to do and see. It's just hard to make it all happen. If I didn't have to work, I could do this full time. And I think what would be nice is when I retire in a few years, well, several years, many years, I guess, that will be my goal. I will just retire and ride all the time, or as much as possible anyway, as long as I'm still able to stay up on two wheels. But until then, I can only do what I want to do, or I can only do, almost pushed out my microphone. I gotta stop and fix that.